Here with Maya Burns and Destiny Thomas. I mean, obviously would have preferred to win the game, but, you know, this is a tough group that you have facing Seton Hall tonight. What challenges did they present tonight that were pretty unique?
They were a poised team. They played fast but under control at the same time. We just had to be mentally prepared and discipline. I think was our biggest challenge.
Yeah, and offensively, having post players that can knock down the three is interesting as well.
Yeah, I was going to mention that too, because they had people that you were tussling with down low. I mean, and then a couple of them stepped out. That's not a look you get all the time too. But tonight, I kind of felt like it too, and you guys can confirm this. Is normally when you're given the outside shots, that those usually fall a bit more. Would it be too simple to say that in the second quarter you only had 8 points? It's just a night where the shots didn't fall for you guys as much as normally would, or?
Yeah, it would just been tough to knock down shots. We just need to get in the gym more and prepare. It's just been tough shooting the last two games.
That being said, you guys did make a bit of a push, made it a game late. Defensively, I feel like you guys kind of came back into the game. What did you see? What changed from you guys' perspective?
We just at halftime talked about what we knew they were gonna do. Just had to be prepared and just like I said, discipline to sit down. We already knew what we were supposed to do. It was just about doing it at that point, just digging deep through fatigue, everything else, and getting it done.
And I mean, to their credit, this is a good team. They wanted to come out and get a bit of vengeance from last year. I know that was a close game that you were there for up north as well, Destiny. So with that, but I would be remiss. Obviously, you would have preferred to do it in a win, tying the school record in boards with 24. Yeah. I mean, what was it about tonight? Was it just about being in the right position? How'd that go?
Every night I just go out and do my job, and today I ended up getting 24. That's cool. I had no idea I had 24. It didn't feel like it. I just was doing my job, and it ended up being that.
And then we also talked about a lot with Coach throughout the season. I think you and I talked about it preseason too, that you were going to get more involved offensively. You put in 15 points as well. Is that us seeing that kind of come to fruition, all your work in the offseason? And
basically, now I'm just turning those offensive rebounds into points.
There you go. You make it sound so simple, but there you go. It was a big part of it. Of course, 15 as well for you, Maya. What it kind of came on late yourself there too. You started out with 8, went quiet, and then finished strong. What was it late in the game that gave you those opportunities to light up a few more points there?
Well, it was just the time was winding down. The team knew we had to push hard. There was a lot more ball movement. I feel at the end, a lot of driving kids leading to open shots, and we just took advantage of them, even though they weren't falling all the time. Just the ball movement, getting in my position, kind of led to more points for us.
Fair enough. And so obviously, back-to-back losses, never fun. What is the key for you ladies to make sure that this doesn't define the season?
The way we played in the second half, we have to play that entire game. And that just comes from practice and intensity and just going hard. So we have to get back in the gym and work on it. Would
be safe to call it kind of a learning experience? I mean, obviously you'd rather learn during wins, but is this something you feel like you can build on?
Yeah, especially as a new team, you're a brand new team with a brand new head coach. So this is a very good learning experience and learning on what we need to work on and just our problem areas.
Fair enough.
Even after the last game, same after this game, we already talking about what worked, what didn't work, what we could do better. We just gonna have to go harder and stuff like that. We're gonna definitely learn from it and take it to the next game.
What do you think you're gonna see in practice next with that in mind?
Just
a lot more defense, a lot more getting up on defense, a lot more personnel, focus more on personnel, and that's about it. Probably a lot more shooting as well, so we can get some shots to go in.
All right, thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you.